I wanted to end with a quote from one of your favorite movies. And what resonated the most was the friendship between Frodo and Sam. Specifically the scene where Frodo tries to go to Mordor alone and Sam jumps in the boat with him. And he says, I made a promise don't you leave him, and I don't intend to. I make that same promise to you today, Rob. There is not a single thing that you will have to face without me.
I was a little skeptical of her finding somebody on Bumble.
Monica, you are an absolute angel for putting up with this man.
But as we all know, Rob is fantastic.
And despite that shiny, bald head, I'm so glad that you were able to see through to his beautiful core.
This couple, y'all, wow. I'm not a crier, and I think I saw the whole ceremony, so
I would like to take a moment to paint a little picture of Rob and Monica's story so far. Rob and Monica met because they both swiped right on Bumble. After chatting on the app a little while, their first date was in Woodinville. Rob was immediately struck by how easy it was to talk to Monica. Their personalities, perhaps in Monica's eyes, were opposite. She was loud, Rob was quiet. She just shares what she thinks, and Rob perhaps thinks a little bit more before he says some things. But she could tell right away that Rob was honest. She knew he was the kind of man she wanted to be with for the rest of her life. She shared with Rob that she felt she would be such a good mother simply because she was giving her kids you, Rob, as a dad. It was then, Rob, that you blurted out as if you could not even hold it in, I love you. Rob said that as he was still asking her, will you marry me? She said, you're lying. And Rob doesn't remember her actually saying yes, but we will get that secured today.
Are you ready, dear? Oh, we must be sure there's no turning back once we're out the door. Leave your message here on the telephone, 'cause we've no idea when we're coming home.
Monica, today and every day, I vow these things to you. To say I love you each day, and to look for ways to show it with my actions, even in small ways, like making your coffee in the morning. I vow to help you and support you when you ask for it and when you don't, and to always appreciate the things you do for me, big or small, by saying thank you. I vow to keep flirting with you and to continue dating you. I vow to love your family and your friends as if they were my own, because now they are. I vow to always give you the safety to tell me what's on your mind. I vow to communicate, to not run from hard conversations, to actively listen. I vow to cherish little moments with you and to celebrate the big ones, so you always know how special you are to me. And finally, to you, Monica, I vow all of me.
Okay. I practiced this, so let's see. A quote from my favorite movie goes, the only piece of advice I'd give to anyone marrying is that we are all quite similar in the end. We all get old and tell the same tales too many times, but try and marry someone kind. Rob, you're the kindest person I've ever known. I could tell from our very first date by the way you talked about your friends and family and what they mean to you. I can tell by the way you treat my friends and family because you know how much they mean to me. And most of you already know this, and if you don't, it'll come at no surprise, but Rob keeps an extensive to-do list. I fell in love with you over those silly to-do lists. While you had things on there like grocery shopping, paying bills, assemble new Lego. Your to-do list also had things like check in on Christina, give Jerry a call, get dinner with Grandma. You're intentional with the way that you show your kindness, and it encourages me to give out the same love to this world. Most importantly, I vow to be your partner in travel, your partner in housework, your partner in sickness, your partner in parenthood, your partner in good moments, your partner in grief and sadness, your partner in decisions, your partner in this life.
Rob, you may kiss your bride. It is my privilege to introduce to you all Mr. and Mrs. Robert Rovi.
course, I may be the big sister, but Monica has taught me so many things.
I'm Brittany. I've known Monica since I was in elementary school. It's a great privilege to be her friend.
Monica and I are best friends now, but when we were younger, we couldn't stand each other. The sibling rivalry was real in our household. She gave me the nickname Nessie. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. Like the Loch Ness Monster. Okay? Nessie.
My name is Molly. I am Monica's dear best friend, and
I just want to start off by saying Monica is funny, if anybody didn't know that. So, Rob knows that now.
we created a secret language. Sometimes we don't even know what that means. Actually, all the time we have no idea what it means.
Truly, though, Monica puts people above herself. You deeply care, and you encourage, and you take care of every person in your life. She is intentional in her friendships and the way she spends her time.
Usually at my wedding, I sang when I started crying, so I'm not going to sing yet, though. She's always been independent and has worked so hard to get to where she is today, even through all the adversity that she's been through, and I admire her so much for that. Get back to being funny. Woo! Okay.
I'm just so grateful that you have found someone that will show you that same level of intention and care.
Rob, I want to thank you for loving my sister the only way that she deserves to be loved, completely and without fault.
It is an honor standing here as Rob's best man. My name is Jeff. I met Rob throughout our time at business school at MIT.
Rob has been in my life so long, I have no conscious memory of meeting him. He has just always been there.
I was new in town. My family moved here from across the country. Didn't know anyone, didn't have any friends. And Rob was one of the first people to kind of approach me and say, "You do have a friend here." It meant a lot to me.
We've lived in very tight quarters together in third world countries, so I think I know this guy pretty well. So my wife was on all of these trips with us, by the way. She was always referred to as the third wheel, and Rob and I were kind of the married couple. So Monica, as somebody who's also been married to Rob before, I have a handful of tips for you.
You guys know Rob. He's mindful, he's thoughtful, takes careful craft in his decisions.
When you take him out to dinner, avoid Italian food. He is the biggest critic when it comes to Italian food.
Rob has this vast range of ideas and decisions of more than anyone I've ever met.
And he will criticize that the pasta water wasn't salted or that the pasta was overcooked, it's not al dente. All joking aside, he's humble, generous, he is loving, he is kind, he's an amazing human being. So happy that you two have found each other.
I'm just so grateful that you guys found each other. I think you guys are a match made in heaven.
Just being able to watch Rob interact with her and us in a way I've never seen him before was truly amazing.
Monica, I love you so much, and I'm so happy for the two of you. Now, everybody raise your glass because everybody needs a drink now.
Everybody raise your glasses to the newlyweds.
Let's toast to Monica and Rob and a lifetime of happiness.
Let's cheers to Rob and Monica.
To Rob and Monica.
Cheers to the happy couple. Love you guys.
Can we hug?
We just want to say thank you, everyone, for coming, because you've all had some impact on our life, whether we've known you our whole life or just a couple years. We are the sum of all of you, and the influence that all of you have had is what made these two people fall in love.